Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I go by the name of Chris Vick, and it's Topic Tuesday here on The Game Lounge. Good intellectual conversations about to go down, and I'm with the owner of the Zay Zone himself, Mr. Zay Nicks. Say what's up, my boy.
What's going on, people?
And please, thank you so much for coming by again, Zay. You know, our conversations are always good.
Oh, yeah.
And welcome back to another episode of Wheel of Fortune. Unbeknownst to you guys, I started acting stupid. That's it. There's no other way to put it. Stupid. And we was going to win that toss-up, too. The nerve, because y'all don't know, but if this episode goes through, then you'll know. Either way, we wind up starting the episode of Wheel of Fortune prior to this one. It was going to do $1,000 flip-up, you know, the toss-up beginning. And it wind up glitching out. But the person got the answer wrong, so we was about to get the $1,000, and they were like, nope, you got to work harder than that. That's too easy. Like, no, easy money is the best money.
All right, movie title.
All right, let's try this again. What? Morris Prom? What? Morris from America. You fucking got it. What movie is that?
Never heard it before.
Look that up. Can you look that up real quick? I gotta say, working on that real quick. Because that doesn't even make sense.
Morris from America.
Morris from America. Who gives a damn if he was from America? Who was Morris?
Came out in 2016. It's the romantic comedy. Starring Marquise Christmas.
Fred and Wilma.
Marquise Christmas?
Flintstone.
That's his name, Marquise Christmas?
Christmas? His last name is Christmas?
Yeah, Marquise Christmas.
Jiminy Christmas.
Fred and Wilma Flintstone. That's so simple.
Yeah, definitely got that one.
Yeah,
I'm not taking the $2,000 one from me.
Yeah, it's not even hard.
Dunzo. Thank you. I'll take my money in cash. Right now. Why are you still talking? I said
it's
cash.
Indie film. It's an indie film. That's why we don't know it.
Oh, it's some off the... How the hell she knew it then? Lying at AIs are adapting.
Too much.
So, we wind up starting up the conversation. Like I said, guys, welcome. Today's topic is about animals. We're talking about those weird-ass creatures that live among us that wind up being either our meal or our pet. Or sometimes our enemy, depends on the situation. So, here we go. Starting off great. Either way, so, Zay, what I was telling Isaiah a few minutes ago was, what people don't really know is that every animal has a superpower. Let me explain why. What happens, or what is a bird able to do?
It'll fly.
Exactly. Now, didn't we have to invent stuff to be able to defy gravity at some point?
Yeah.
Yeah, the Wright brothers came in and they wound up, creating the first aeronautical vehicle, I believe. So, with that being said, they wind up inventing it at the time that, birds still existed. But birds just simply need to just fly. Like, there's no script to it. They got hollow bodies. And I looked up the information myself because I was curious. I was like, how do they fly? Like, it sounds dumb. Like, with their wings, dumbass. Like, how else would a bird fly? Would they beak? Like, no, you're right. But when it comes to how the aerodynamics work for a bird, they actually have hollow skeletons, which allow them to be able to be easier to take off and just be able to glide for a long period of time. They steer with their tails and stuff like that. Like it's a real thing.
Yeah,
so
that's too much work already.
Yeah, but it's amazing though when you sit back and think about it. Like a bird can defy gravity whenever it feels like it. For a person, we'd have to get into a vehicle, or we'd have to go about getting in a spaceship or whatever. Like there's always
something.
There's something that has to go about interfering with it. So what I'm going to ask you a question is, what is an animal that you really like a lot? Like if there was an animal that you could choose anyone in the world to have a pet, or you could just have by your side, what animal would it be?
I would say cat.
I mean, you got Addie. Shout out to Addie. And Addie, Addie's their classic, very, very adorable house cat that has been there for a long time. That cat is so big and fluffy now. It's like laying on a pillow pet. I love Addie. But why would you choose cat?
Because, they're in their space, in your own space. They don't mess with you unless you really need food,
That's true. Yeah, you right.
Like feed me. Okay. I'm sorry.
You don't like me like that no more?
Yeah.
Like I didn't know.
But yeah, like cats are simple, Dogs are too much. You gotta get up at 5 o'clock in the morning to take a walk with them.
Yeah. And I understand that, yeah. And to a certain level, it's kind of tedious when you got to go about making sure you take care of an animal to a certain extent. You're like, damn, like I really got to make sure that he walks outside and stuff. Like with a cat, you can go about having a litter box. Yeah. The scratching toys in the house. But the downside about a cat is the fact that you can't really teach. I don't know if you ever seen it. If you ever see a cat fetch.
No.
It's the weirdest shit in the world. I think I Googled it a long time ago. But it looks weird. But it's not to say it's not possible.
Yeah.
So, like, imagine you playing fetch with your cat in the house. You would never have to take your cat outside. But then I feel like that's not so. I don't know. I just feel like cats weren't meant to learn that because they were meant to be inside animals. Like,
and also dogs, create a big mess. You get like a big house full of a lot of things.
Yeah. I seen a video too. The internet is crazy. I'm gonna just say that the internet be showing some wicked stuff. There was a video I believe Deucey sent me, and it had to do with a dog sitting on top of a bed. But it was like PlayStation games and the controllers, and they were destroyed. Like the dog just chewed through everything that was like game worthy. He was just like, chew toy, and it's like I think it was a PS4 console because it had the blue case. The PS5 be having the white one now.
The cat. The cats don't do all that.
Yeah, they don't. Now cats will scratch. Now that's the annoying thing about cats, because cats will scratch the shit out of something. You used to have a cat here, Starbucks. Love you, boy. Hope you're safe. But I used to have a cat here named Starbucks, and I wound up getting him from the job that I work at.
Too playful.
Yeah, now to a certain degree, yeah, but it was the fact that he wasn't like properly house trained, and I hope that bankrupt doesn't hit me next, because that was the second bankrupt. Jesus Christ. Anyway, we ain't got no money for the first round anyway, so.
Please don't get a
Oh, thank you. Shout out to Calissa. She said, please, Daddy, don't get a bankrupt. I didn't. Almost got that half a car. So what I was saying was, now cats will scratch the hell out of stuff. They'll go about using their claws, especially if they're not being properly maintained on how to do it. They'll go about just doing their maternal thing, and they'll just scratch stuff up. By Calissa's, thank you, Calissa. Slow down. Ooh, almost got it. All right, Zay, give me a letter. Come on, my boy.
All right, let's do F.
F? Okay. God damn. Why would y'all take that from me? We almost had it. God damn. You know what? Cool. But as I said, cats go about having this thing where they just scratch everything up. And it's like, Jesus Christ. Hold on.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. And they go about scratching things up. And it's like, damn. Like, you really don't have no care in the world for me right now because you just tore up my carpet. Like, yo. And I didn't know my cat scratched the leatherback seats right here to the kitchen set. He wound up scratching up into it or whatever. And I didn't notice because the seats were black. So I looked around and I seen the little holes on top. And I'm like, damn, he got that too. Like, yo, this cat is good.
Yeah, don't have boxes, Bibles, anything out.
Oh, and they sleep in those. And it's cute as hell because when you see a cat like fold their legs in and they like just a little hot pocket, I think it's the cutest thing in the world. I'm like, loaf of bread. So I think it's nice, but there's times where I've wound up wanting to have a dog just because I felt like I had a cat too much. And I was like, I could go about trying to use that walk. Maybe that walk will help aid me. You know, we'll both be able to exercise. The dog runs outside, and people normally walk with their dog. I've seen people jog with their dog.
At this point, I'm trying to have the dogs.
Why?
Because, like, all right, many stories with dogs.
Oh, let's go. We got a story from Zay. Story about a dog. Okay,
right,
so how old was you at this time?
Like 5 or 6.
You was 5 or 6? Hold on, wait. Make sure you're talking into the mic.
Yeah, 5 or 6.
Okay.
Going to the park. Yes. So I think, like, all right. So going to the park, it was like a bunch of dogs, like 8 dogs unleashed, just chilling in the park.
Really?
But the owner was nearby, but but they're unleashed.
But the dog is free, so it's like you might be close by. So is my entire body, which can be bitten by dogs. So I need you closer than close by. I need you exactly where that dog is at.
Keep in mind, I'm like 5 or 6 years old.
Yeah, and you young as hell, so that you even even worse.
So my father went by. He's like, "Come on, Zay." I'm like, "I'm walking by. Boy, come on, I'm like,
come on, little man. It's not a big deal. He ain't gonna do nothing. Come on, son. Come on. No.
Yeah.
It was all fun and games till that happened. So you walk past the dog and then what?
Well, after that, I blacked out. I don't know what happened after that.
So you don't remember what happened after the dog?
No.
Wait. Okay. So what was the reason why you was traumatized then?
Because the big dogs unleashed, seeing dogs get, like movies, dogs getting, biting someone in the leg.
Okay.
Just
so
seeing them in person unleashed.
Right. Okay. So the fact that you've had a history of seeing things that had to do with dogs. Yeah. And with you being around the dog at that same environment, it made you think about that moment.
Yeah, I think it ended up getting picked up. Like, come on, son.
Yeah, you're probably too scared to walk by. Yeah, I know. I absolutely get that. I get that. I think I had I'm trying to remember. I think I had a situation with a dog when I was. My mom told me a story. She wound up telling me how it was one time in the back of the building where we lived at, Cortland Ave. You know, shout out Cortland. Not there, but still around the corner. Anyway, living on Cortland or whatever. There was one time she took me outside and I was in a stroller, and a guy had a dog that wound up coming outside to walk their dog. The dog had a muzzle on already, and the dog wound up being in a chain and stuff like that. I don't know what she said happened, but she said somehow the dog got loose and like barreled towards me in the stroller and like knocked me out the stroller. So mind you, I don't know how old I was, but if I was in a stroller, I was fairly small. So I wasn't that big at all. But wait 2 seconds. I know that's monsters.
We have some M's.
You all right? He's fried. It's awesome. But yeah, so it wind up. I wound up getting knocked out the stroller. And shout out to the old head that was there. His name is Tim. May God rest his soul. He passed away. He was like an uncle to me, father figure. He wound up seeing the dog like nuzzle his face all in my body because, you know, as a dog, he couldn't bite me. He had the muzzle on. So he wound up kicking the dog, you know, square piece in the nuts. I'm just gonna keep it a stack. The dog was like away from him. My mom said that he ran up to the dog, leg went boom, and that dog scurried right the hell off. But for some reason, I feel like I remember it, but then I don't, because it just sounds like a far-fetched story. But she wouldn't have told me if it wasn't really like serious. So I was like, okay, so obviously this is real. So I was like, I don't know. But there's something about dogs that is just kind of nerve-wracking too, especially the real jumpy ones. Like there's a dog that lives in her building too, and his name is Onyx. But that dog, bro, when I tell you that dog, it's one of those big, like very curly haired dogs that wind up being twice its size when it stands the fuck up.
Oh no!
And it was like in my face at some point, and I'm like, yo, you be wanting to deck a dog when they climb up on you, like, I'd knock the fuck out you. Put your dog ass, they be your last dog day. Don't touch me. So I understand the fear of it, but
yeah,
you know what I would be terrified to walk into?
What?
Grizzly bear.
Oh come on,
Grizzly bear, bro.
Bear.
I feel like that's probably that.
Oh, I had a dream with that. Oh my!
Oh, you got a dream about a grizzly bear?
Ooh.
Oh Jesus! All right. Wait, give me 2 seconds, y'all. Let me pause that. I take a screenshot. 2 seconds. And we're back.
Yeah.
By popular demand, absolutely. So we're gonna wind up talking about bears before we wind up taking our pause break. So Zay, you said you had a dream about a bear, right?
Oh yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So what was this bear dream about exactly?
All right. So in my dream, so my aunt took me and my cousin out one day, and basically she was, you know, taking us back, you know, to the house, of course. But while on the bus, you know, the bus broke down, so we had to, you know, stay off the bus and just wait. Okay?
Right.
Pretty close to the house, but no one feel like walking, you know, to the house, you know.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
So she had to do something, so she left. Okay, so me and her just went back, you know, went home.
Right.
And then after that happened, you know, just, you know, some little walk, and then a bear was just chasing someone, and you know, oh my God, this guy here.
The bear was just chasing someone on the street?
Yeah, so we just started running to the bear, but the bear ended up looking at us, finding us. All right, then went to the park. It's like near your house, but it's like right there.
Right.
Went to the park. All right.
Went to the park.
Like just like speeding down the block just to get back to the house before the bear finds us. The bear was just hopping, like it was like.
So he was just hopping gates and everything, like that bear. Oh damn, that bear was out to kick some ass. Jesus Christ.
And then we went and finally went to the door. Okay, all right, the front door downstairs, you know, at my house.
Yeah, and how far was the bear away from the door when that happened?
Probably like by a chicken spot.
Oh, he was on the corner.
Yeah.
You had enough time for that door to be buzzed. Tell me the door buzzed.
All right, so we put the doorbell. And Grandma went, you know, got the door. Okay, she got the door. Okay, we ran upstairs.
Yeah.
The bear ended up, you know, catching the first door.
No.
Right. But the second,
Yo.
So the bear had
the anxiety in this shit is crazy.
So the bear had to like break through the second door twice to get through. Finally got through, and he still ended up finding the house. And still ended up finding, you know, the house that we live in, the apartment.
Okay, but it got through the first door. It didn't get through the second, right?
It did, but I had to bang through the door like twice, like.
Oh my goodness!
And then,
yo, this is a hell of a story.
And like a little backwards walk, and then pow again, bust through the door again, then went upstairs and still found the apartment.
What?
Yes.
Okay.
And then
what kind of this bear? You had to owe a debt to this bear. You owe this bear some honey, or can't get in. I don't know, something can't get enough of that sugar, Chris. I don't know what you did, but that bear is on your ass.
So yeah, so the
what
bear
did you do to this bear?
I don't know. It just found us and just said, you know what?
It was like, African Americans. Like, what was the people that was chasing? What race were they?
To be honest, I don't even know. I think like
They wasn't black, obviously.
But they were colored though. They were colored though.
Yo, the fact that the bear was really like coming to hunt you down.
It went up to the front door, it banged on the door like 5 times, and then finally broke through it, and I woke up.
Thank God. Oh my goodness. Yo, that was crazy.
Yeah.
My man said it hit on the door 5 times.
Yes.
Then he wound up waking up after it broke in the house. That's crazy. So that all happened in one segment. That would happen all in one dream.
Oh yeah, one. Now, yeah, it did.
That's crazy.
But it feels so short talking about it now, but it was all slow in the dream, you know.
No, I mean, you know what's funny? Yeah, that's going to be the next topic for the next episode. That's going to wind up being dreams. We're going to be talking about dreams. Oh, I know, right? I should have made that today's episode, but I already talked about the animals. We already did the episode, so I'm going to let it slide this time.
Yeah.
But next topic, Tuesday, we're definitely doing dreams. We're going to wind up talking about some of the weirdest ones, some of the funniest ones, some of the scariest ones, the feelings that you have when you're in them. Definitely. Dreams is the next episode. Zay, help remind me. We're definitely doing dreams next time.
I will for sure.
But as per with the animals and whatnot, bears are just terrifying. I've seen when a bear stands up on 2 feet, it's just probably the scariest shit in the world. Like, I could never imagine having to go about trying to escape a bear. Like, they run just as fast as probably we do. I've never really seen one at like full speed, but I know that those boys get quick. Yeah, when they want something, they get quick. And they are not playing. They are not playing at all. So it is crazy. But as per another situation when it comes to animals, Calissa, drink your water. Yeah, dude's almost like that.
All right, you were saying what?
Yeah, so all right, but let me talk about the animals that we like to eat. I ain't gonna lie, big fan of chicken. Love me some chicken. I ain't gonna even cap. Yeah. You know what? You know what's funny? I don't get why seafood is such a delicatessen when it comes to the fact that you can get it just as often as you get chicken. Like, you can get tuna and you could probably get shrimp as much as you can get chicken and something else. But it's like the underwater creatures are just way more exquisite, which I get because, to be honest, ain't nothing beating those snow crab legs. Snow crab legs are amazing. When they steam, you got the dipping sauce to go with it, the oil and butter and stuff like that. Snow crab legs can never be missed. But what's a seafood that you like a lot?
Shrimp.
Shrimp is a good one. Yeah, shout out to shrimp.
But now look, one time I messed up with that.
By doing what?
So, you know, me being 10 years old, just being curious.
10 years old is enough of an answer. You don't have to say anything any further. 10 years old? Yep, that says a lot.
So I searched up a real live shrimp with the eyes and everything.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh, so you seen like the official how it looks like before you skin it?
Yes.
Yeah, with the little legs and the eyes and stuff. Technically a shrimp, I think it was considered a parasite.
And after I saw that, I couldn't eat shrimp for like a good 4 or 5 months.
So it scared you?
It didn't scare me, but I just feel disgusted. Like, oh, I'm eating this, man.
It didn't scare me, but I damn sure didn't want to eat that shit no more. The hell are those black beady eyes?
It took me a while to even get to it. I'm like, oh, yeah, I don't know about this now.
Yo, don't even know. So, with that being said, hold up 2 seconds, y'all. Let me see about something real quick. And welcome back, guys. Sorry.
I think
took a
stop.
Meal break.
Yeah.
Just to eat. But, the last thing we were talking about was shrimps.
Yeah, that's all we know.
So, literally. Wait, we want to try and solve this real quick? Hold on.
Spring break and summer vacation.
Thank you, Isaiah.
Oh, yeah.
Motherfucking Nicholson. Jesus Christ.
No, it's funny how
the clutch factor. Spring break and summer vacation. This nigga is a god. Dunzo. Let's go.
Everyone has one though. So
11 bands.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, right. What are we in? Second place though? We in
first place, I think, right?
Ah!
Yeah, there you go.
We barely did that good during the wheel talk, but it don't even matter. Time for the bonus.
This is hard level too. That's the funny thing about it.
That's a fact. So I think that means that we'll unlock very hard. But
yeah, you did it.
Yeah, we did it. We did it. But long story short, we talking about the animals with the shrimps. and we wound up talking about how I wound up finding out that shrimps were actually parasites, and I was like, what? They're actually like the parasites of the sea world.
That's exactly what we're talking about. Yeah,
which is crazy because it's like they taste great and everything. So it's like that's like to say it's weird that we eating cockroaches though. Like they're actually the
cousins.
They're like the cousins of them motherfuckers or something like that. So
everything in the world you get spoiled by stuff like that. Like for real.
And it's crazy.
Like the cousin of a cockroach, man. Like come on.
Yeah, but it's like it's nasty. So it makes you not want to go about trying it at all. Only one letter.
And a cat, the cousin of a lion.
God damn it.
You know, it's just like
I'm gonna take a guess and say gas can.
Yeah, that's the only thing you can really say.
Know. Oh! God damn! I'm the first die!
$47,000. But yeah, it just seemed obvious. Gas can.
That was crazy. I had mad. Yes, indeed, we definitely got that. Woo! Oh. What do you say? Okay, good job. She out here burping. Yo, let's go. That was crazy. I didn't even expect for us to talk about that. So, either way, we wound up winning that match. But thank you guys so much for tuning in to another episode of Topic Tuesday on the Game Lounge. Zay, always a pleasure having you, my boy. He's going to wind up being on the next episode of Mother Russia Bleeds. That's coming out right now. We're going to head that out for a second.
Right to this. Yeah, right to this.
Big facts. You already know. So, thank you guys so much for tuning into the Game Lounge. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Any game ideas you might have, please send them to us. We'd definitely like to try them out. Until next time, game it till you sleep.